This is Josh Beiser from GameWisdom.com. Hope you enjoy this video, and if you have any suggestions for games you'd like me to look at here on the channel, please let me know. Welcome everyone to a spotlight of Gwent. This is the mini game from The Witcher 3 turned full-on free-to-play CCG, and it is certainly an interesting title. Please keep in mind that what you're watching here is taken from the closed beta of the game. You can sign up on this site, I believe. I think GOG may have a link to it, and you may be able to get in, but the game should be out, I hope, in the near future. And I have been playing this a little bit on and off, and it is certainly a different take on CCG design, and I think I'm liking it more than the other CCGs I've tried lately. But for this video, we're going to take a look at it and go over some of the rules and such. Now, I did not play Gwent or The Witcher 3, so I'm going to be approaching this as I'm going to be explaining this for someone who hasn't played those either one, and we're going to be going over what makes this game so special. So let me sign on in. Hopefully the game will actually let us in. Now, it'll be bad luck if I'm recording this and the servers are down. Alright, this is kind of like our daily quests. Alright, so I've already gone through the single player tutorial and have been slowly but surely going up in ratings. So I'm trying to think what's the best way to start. And I think we'll start with the cards, and then we'll get into the game and take a look at this. So, Gwent, as with any free-to-play title, especially in the digital realm, is about you creating a deck from one of a pre-selected faction or class. Now, for Gwent, in this beta, they just added in the Nilfgaard class, you can see on the far right. I've been enjoying the Monsters class. And the faction. And the factions themselves will determine your special ability, which you can see down here. It will determine what leader cards you have access to. And the leader basically gives you a one-match special ability that you can activate whenever you want. And of course, each faction has faction-specific cards, which you can play alongside your neutrals. Now when we get here, I'll pull up my deck. Similar to the Elder Scrolls CCG, you have a min and max number of cards that you can have in a deck. And in Gwent, you can see up there, the minimum is 25, and you can have a max 40. So it's definitely more than Hearthstone. Cards are categorized by faction, and then by quality. When it comes to the cards, you have bronze, silver, and gold. So the bronze cards are your basic cards, and you can have a total of 3 copies of a single card in your hand or your deck. Silver are a little bit rarer, and they are usually do something even more special. So there's this card that transforms. This card that will basically kill the strongest unit on the battlefield, and so on. And then gold are your Uber cards. So there's our friend Geralt over there. And what's special about gold cards in Gwent is that they're immune to any negative spell cards effect, or even monster cards effects. So basically, that's why you can only have a total of 4 in your deck, because they're so powerful. There are cards that can demote a gold card into silver, or cards that can promote bronze and silver cards up to gold class, thereby making them immune to other effects, but those are rare. So as I was saying, with this min-max, it means that you're pretty much free to have as many cards as you will really need, but the challenge, of course, is do you really need those cards? Obviously, a 25 card deck is going to be lean, and you're going to hopefully have every card will serve a purpose. But if you want greater chance of things to happen, then of course you want a 40 card deck. Right now I'm going with 28, but again, I'm still very early in the Gwent process. Now, if we look at these cards, the board of Gwent is separated into melee, range, and siege range. And that simply determines where the cards can go. Cards like our friends up here with the sword icon can only be played in the melee row. Then we have range, etc. And this will also affect when you have cards that affect a certain row. And that strategy goes with that. Now, what's interesting about Gwent, and what we're going to see when we get into the game, is that it's not primarily about combat. It's about having units on the field. And to explain that better, I think we need to go in-game. So let me get out of there. And to make things interesting, I think we're going to play a casual game. Gwent is played in a series of 3 rounds to a match, and you need to win 2 of the 3 to win. But here's where things get very interesting. Your hand that you get at the start will persist across the 3 rounds. So this isn't like Hearthstone or other CCGs. Sorry about that. This isn't like any other CCG where you're going to play your entire deck. In this game, you're going to play about 13 cards unless you have cards that specifically do card draw. So, let me see. I can redraw 3 of my 10. And, this isn't bad. I think I'll get rid of one of you. I have my scratch, I have my potion. Yeah, this is actually good. So here's my gold power, or my leader power, Eridan. I can basically summon him to the board. Alright, so we can each play 1 card a turn. And I really did not want to go first. I'll put him down. The number on the card represents the might, and that's the presence of the card on your field. Whoever has the most might at the end of the round will win. But like I was saying, when the round ends, all the cards on the field, unless they have specific abilities, will go away. Now, as a monster deck, my power is that the last card I play will stay on the board. Alright.
Death comes for you.
And only specific cards can actually attack. The rest of the time, you're just playing cards down for the field. So the challenge of the game, and being able to read your opponent, is trying to determine how much you're willing to commit into each round. Because just because you win round 1 doesn't mean anything if you played all your cards. So right now I am in the lead, but anything can happen, really. Alright, so he's going to probably attack one of my guys. What I'm going to do is, when this guy disappears at the end, he's going to summon 2 units. Now, I could destroy them. I'm kind of afraid of a Scorch, because it will destroy my strongest unit. If I play this, he'll start absorbing and growing in power. It's risky. If he has Scorch, I'm kind of in trouble. But I do have the backup of Eridan here. Now, the other reason why I'm playing him is that he, as long as I don't play any other monsters, he will persist across the round. Now, here's the other rub about Gwent. I must play a card each turn, or I pass. If I pass, then I will not be able to play any more cards this round. Alright, I'm going to take a gamble here. He will absorb this, making him a 20 might card. Unless we get a Scorch. At this point, I think if he was going to do it, he probably would have done it already. Now this card adds 5. If I do this, this 14, when he eats it... Play this 2, 4, 6... Nah, I have a better combination in mind. Right now, I'm 24 to 19. But I can't play another card, or I will lose him. I didn't want to have to do this, but... I'm trying to bait him to play more cards to try and beat me. But I think after this hand, or this match, I'm going to pass. Not bad. But no, I can't leave that guy on the field. Okay. We're both kind of hurting for cards right now, but I am in the lead. I think regardless of what he plays, yeah, I'm going to let him take this round. Because if I play anything else, it's going to hurt me in the next round. So I'm going to pass. Now he has a choice. He can either play something else, which he probably won't, or pass and we end the round. Now I am kind of putting my hopes and dreams on the Vran Warrior here. If he draws Scorch and destroys it, I'm in big trouble. But that guy will stay, my guy will stay, and everything else will go. Okay, good. It's not bad. Oh, he got Scorch. Alright, I'm going to have to... Now, because I'm down around, I need to go all in here. But fortunately, I have this. Oh, looks like we have a double here. Now we're kind of in trouble. He only has 4 cards to his name. Yeah, I have to do it. Man. If I play him now, I won't be able to guarantee he'll be here next round. Now, we only have 1 Scorch, so I know he won't be able to destroy him again. But there's a greater capacity to boost. Alright. He only has 3 cards plus his power. These guys will disappear after the round, so it doesn't make sense to keep them. Yeah, he's going to grow in strength, unfortunately. Damn, I forgot about the fog. The fog will weaken any non-weather immune character, even though he's absorbing.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, I've lost this one. And considering how much he has, I don't think I was going to even win regardless. Yeah, so I think I've lost this one. And again, luck of the draw is still a major part of Gwent, no matter how you design your deck. Yeah. Alright, let's try again, see if we can get at least one good win. And let me check our time. Yeah, we'll probably play like one, maybe two more rounds. The good thing about Gwent, it is a very quick game, because you only have at most 13 cards being played.
Squesme Evelian.
Alright, so they can redraw up to 3 cards. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Alright, I don't need my Foglet since they will be drawn automatically. That guy won't be. With this hand, this guy will not be helping me. Alright, so they're letting me go first. Fortunately, I don't have my absorbing creatures out this round, so I won't be able to make use of his special ability. Now I'm hoping that they play some range units here that aren't weather immune and I can decimate them.
Have strength, my love.
Okay. But I think it's very important to get my Foglet out. So now if he plays any range units here, they will go down to 1 point of might. Unless they use a card to
Have
clear
strength,
it.
my love.
Okay. I think that was a bomb effect. So this guy, every turn that he's in fog, he will go up 1 strength. So as long as they don't use...
My folk have suffered much.
Looks like he's using his special ability now. So he's going to replace 3 cards. I bet he's trying to get his Scorch. Because he knows that whatever happens, that Foglet's going to get more and more beefy. And if I keep him on the field, he may just carry me the entire game. Boy. No, I can't play anyone else. I don't want to commit the Swallow Potion. But do I? Do I have an... No, I really want to save that. Alright. I'm going to take a gamble here. Let's see if it pays off. If he got Scorch, I'm in trouble. No, he did not. And that puts me in a really good position. Because now he is going to stay around, and all his cards are going away. Now, I could play more cards if I wanted to, but it makes no point, because he's already passed, and I'm not going to go again. So, we're going to pass. I win round 1. And that puts me in a really strong position for round 2. I bet he's hoping that he draws his Scorch. Okay, that helps me a little bit. Alright, so I'm going first again. So those Foglets, if you didn't look at the effect, they will actually appear, even if they're in my graveyard, whenever I play Impenetrable Fog, or whenever there's a fog on the field. So let's get this going. So they're all back again. Welcome back, guys. Alright, don't draw a Scorch. Don't draw a Scorch. Come on. Come on. Alright, so this is good. They need to commit a lot, because if they lose this round, I win. And because they didn't draw a Scorch, that is really bad for them.
Any last words?
Let's get some diversity on the field. And Geralt, of course, because he is a gold card, is immune. Now, I have a choice here. I could end and pass and then force them to play all their cards. But I think it's probably better to dominate here. Because if they don't win this round, I'll simply take the game. And now I'm up 56-5, so they are only a lot of answers in those 8 cards to win.
Aye, soon as I finish my pint.
Resistance is futile.
So here's a card that actually stays on the board, unless you get a skill that nullifies it.
And X.
Okay. Well, we only need gold units on that row. Yeah, this won't work on him. Ooh. So that's what that does. Interesting.
Oh, my little A.
Elven Blarney.
There is no escape.
Alright, so this could be game for me. I have to hope that I draw an answer. Oh boy.
Wow.
It's gonna come down to the wire, folks.
Sacrisa.
You're dead already.
Alright, I need this guy to be a high number. Oh no, yeah, we lost. No way we're gonna get something high for that. Yeah. And unfortunately, one of the, I think, issues with Gwent at the moment is that it's very hard to know what these things do, essentially. And again, the game doesn't really have all that useful tutorials at the moment in terms of special effects, and there's no tooltips for it either. Oh, I went up to level 3. So we're about 25 minutes in, we'll play one more round, see if we can actually eke out a win. If you guys want to see more Gwent on the channel, be sure to let me know
Close
below.
ranks!
Okay,
Any last words?
this should be interesting. What do we have? Nope. He's good. Huh. I don't have fog, though. That's the only problem. Oh, now we get fog, of course. Alright. What do we have? Huh? Let's start heavy. Looks like he's going for the same strategy. That could be useful.
Resistance is futile.
The reason I'm doing this is so that he won't get that card for the next round. I could play my double whammy again.
Long live, etc., etc.
No one has any range units. I don't want to do that. Alright, he's gonna double
Close
him.
ranks!
And if we end with both at the same might, then we both win the round. Would love for him to eat those cards, but I don't want him to. I don't want to lose when this guy transforms. I play him now. He'll get preserved until the next round.
Dead as a creaser.
And I can boost him even more. But will he scorch him? Two can play that game.
Coming! Coming!
What was that? Oh. Oh, wait. I know what I can do. Take that. Man, that card actually served a purpose. I thought that card was going to be my dead card for the hand. Alright, buddy, what are you going to do now?
Salutations.
Okay. Now what? Alright, you want this hand so badly? Yeah. Alright, you can have it. I'm going to have to gamble on him not drawing Scorch next round, because he played a whole lot of good cards to win. And now all those cards go bye-bye. But my friend here is going to stay. Plus him as well. Alright, don't draw a Scorch. Don't draw a Scorch. Alright, so as you can see, we kind of have the situation I was talking about before. He played everything big in round 1, and now he has nothing for round 2. Oh, and I draw Geralt here.
Any last words?
So, we need to see what he has. Does he have an answer? Well, that's actually really good, because now he can't do that over here.
I'm itching for that battle.
And because this is the final round, no sense in holding back.
Tell me you jest.
What are you gonna do, buddy?
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Alright, do you have an answer? Nope, he doesn't have an answer. So I win. And that is another, as you can see, that is the example of one of the things I do like about Gwent. Again, with the fact that he went all in for round 1, and it cost him. But sometimes going all in for round 1 and just completely dominating can set you up to force the other player to go all in for round 2. Huh. Apparently I unlocked a new card. But now that I've seen what those Arachne do, it kind of, at this moment, doesn't go with the rest of my deck. Because if I play that Fog, then those guys aren't going to really do much for me. So I think I will remove it. What I could really do is use some more melee units so I can eat them up. I mean, I could play some more Fiends. I'm not sure what this card would really be used for just yet. We have another Golem. You know what? I think this may be fine for right now. I'm sure as you get higher up in level, it will be better to have these lean decks. So before we end this look at Gwent, let's talk about the monetization side of the game. So up here you have 3 resources: ore, scraps, and kegs. Ore is the game's premium currency. And we come over here to the shop.
20 cards. Lots. All kinds.
There you go. Come over to the shop. It costs 100 ore to buy a keg, and you'll get kegs, or I'm sorry, you'll get a lot of ore for completing the daily challenges, which is beating enough rounds. And of course, if you want to spend real money, here are the prices for the game. Now again, please keep in mind that this is still the closed beta, so I don't know if those prices will stick when we get out of it. Now scrap, if we come over here to our collection, okay, I've unlocked the ability to mill unwanted cards, or spare cards, so why not? And scrap will be used to get new cards. So as you can see here, we got quite a bit, or there's a whole lot of cards left to get. So these are the other leaders of the monster deck. So as you can see, Dagon over here basically will let me draw or spawn one of the weather effects. So that could be very powerful. But remember, if I have him, then I don't have Erden here. So I lose his ability. But if I have a hand, or if I have a deck that's all weather immune, this will be the perfect way to just decimate the opponent while leaving me okay. Now here we have more silver cards. So this guy gains bonuses for Wild Hunt. Let's get that back to bronze for a second. So you have the Neckers are here. And I do like, because of the fact that you're not really concerning yourself as much with attacking compared to other CCGs, it gives them more of a leeway in terms of making their cards more unique. So while yes, cards like these guys are very low in terms of their might, they have the ability to give them more special abilities. So this Necker here, whenever a monster unit on your side absorbs strength, this guy grows 1 strength wherever he is. Then you have other Neckers. And so on. So I already have 2 ghouls. And there are only a few abilities to draw cards, at least from the monster side. Other factions may get the ability to either resurrect cards from their graveyard, summon cards, make duplicates, stuff like that. As you can see, a lot of these specialty cards are designed around, again, specific strategies. So if I want to play more with absorbing, then I would probably get rid of the fog bonuses and go all in with stuff like the ghouls, the Neckers, and our friend over here, where was he? The Arachnus Behemoth. And then those kinds of bonuses can then also hopefully synergize with the fact that if I get 1 Uber card that I draw, I can leave him on the field. If I come back over here, for the monster's ability. And then, of course, we have even more strategies for them. But let's wrap up the video here. So again, this has been Gwent. Again, this is in closed beta. And I'm definitely enjoying it. I'll probably write a post about on Game Wisdom what this game does differently. And I wonder if, because of the fact that this was originally designed just simply as a mini game, not as a full-fledged CCG like Hearthstone, Elder Scrolls, etc., gave CD Projekt Red a little bit more freedom to make it different and unique, and it was kind of like a happy accident that everyone fell in love with it. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you're enjoying the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll be back daily with more great content here and on GameWisdom.com, where we examine the art and science of games. So once again, I'm Josh Bleiser, and this has been Gwent's Closed Beta. Until next time, have a great night. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and of course share with your friends. It always helps out. For daily posts on all manner of game design and industry topics, check out game-wisdom.com. To support the site and everything that I do, be sure to check out the Patreon campaign. If we can hit goals, it will mean more content for everyone to enjoy, and I'll be able to support myself and my household. If you want to follow me, you can find me on Twitter at GWBicer for updates throughout the day and random thoughts from me. And lastly, you can find me on Twitch right over there at GWBicer for daily streams most nights around 10 Eastern. Thanks again for watching the video, and be sure to check out more great content coming to the Game Wisdom channel real soon.